Hello, my dear Aquarius. So this is going to be a reading from the 8th through the 14th of January. That's the second week of the year. And today I'll be pulling out 7 cards, one for each day of the week, so that we can be extremely super specific about the messages that we're getting. And then later on I'll also be pulling out a specific card from the Oracle of the Fairies for you guys and a specific love message as well. All right, so let me see what I have for my beauties, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, please. All right, something fell down. I'll just pull this up. Oh, no. Man, there's somebody who's angry at me because I'm just pushing them to tell me what's going on. I'm sorry for this, you guys. Okay. 6 and 7. Okay. What do I have? Let me see what I have on the first day for you guys. 2 of Swords. All right, I can see loads of imbalance between your heart and your mind. There is something specific that has been troubling you, specifically when it's coming to your emotions, and your heart is telling you something else and your mind is telling you something else, and you're just not being able to balance that out. You really have to work on it, because now it is right here in your reading. That would mean that this will turn into something very serious that'll trouble not just your heart and your mind, but also your life. You maybe won't be able to operate, or that thing will get too much power on you, and then things will get worse. So before that happens, you really have to sit down with your own self and just, I'm not saying fight your heart or your mind. I am saying that deep within, you already know what it is that you truly want, and instead of just fighting between your heart and your mind, decide for that one thing that you really know you want. Be objective about it, be logical about it. Sometimes our heart just keeps on telling us things that are not logical, that'll be really hurtful for us in the future. And our mind can be sometimes be extremely logical and living in the present and not thinking about the emotions at all. I can understand what is going on, but again, deep within, you already know what you want, and it is really time right here for you to sort that out before it worsens. What do I have on the second day? I have the 4 of Wands. Wow. So that is going to be a really good break for you right here, you guys. On the second day, I can see loads of celebrations. I can see a gathering of people, you going out with your friends, or there's a ceremony, some kind of an occasion in the house where all the cousins are gathering up, the family members are gathering up, or maybe there's a friend's birthday, or you guys are just gathering up at some friend's place just to hang around. But there is going to be a gathering where you will feel light and your emotions won't trouble you during this time at all. And if there may be, because I was just about to say lightheaded, there may be some kind of alcohol or intoxication that may be going on that will really help you as well if you're into that. So yeah, second day is revealed by just a beautiful gathering of people, you being surrounded by people who matter to you. Let me see what I have on the third day. I have the 8 of Wands. All right, 8 of Wands is a beautiful day again for artists, for people who require specific skill set, specifically when it comes to their career. Maybe they're into management or art forms, actor, writer, painter, singer, maybe somebody who is into PR as well. So anyone who requires a specific skill set, their skill sets are really at the highest level during this day. So this day you should really take advantage of. With the 8 of Wands, I can tell you that whatever you will be creating, whatever you will be working towards, that will turn successful. So just take advantage of this day. On the third day, make it extremely action oriented. Do not procrastinate things. Whatever ideas you're getting during this day, work on them. If there is something that you have been delaying, work on that. So this day can be really, really fruitful for you, and this may lead to a lot of success if you keep it action based. What do I have on the fourth day? I have the Tower. Okay. So the Tower is one card that talks about something being revealed to you all of a sudden and all at once, and so that you're not being able to grapple what just happened. I can see here on the fourth day that there is something that's going to happen that is just going to rip away that carpet beneath your feet, and you will be all lost. I mean, you will not be able to find your answers right then. This may be a revelation that will happen regarding somebody who's very important to you. Yeah, so as I was saying, that later on, once you've passed that phase of not being able to understand what just happened, and then you will be able to pick yourself up, and later on you will realize that this whatever happened was actually for your good. Now the Tower is too big a card with a message that weighs way too much for me to just tell you that this is specifically for day number 4 here. So I will tell you that here the Tower will mean that something is coming towards you that you are not actually expecting at all, and that will make you question your morals, your beliefs, your principles, what directions you took, what decisions you took. It's going to make you question everything about yourself. But know that once you come out of that situation, you will be a winner, you will be a changed personality, and you will be a grown personality. This is something that the universe is giving you so that you can grow as a person. So not just for day number 4, but something like that is coming towards you. So you have to be mentally, emotionally prepared for it. And know that the universe already has your back. Let me see what I have on the 5th day. I have the Knight of Pentacles. 5th day here is going to be a very beautiful day in terms of getting results from what you've been working on. Specifically, if there is something that you have been working towards a goal, then you will be seeing loads and loads of results in that aspect. So yeah, the Knight of Pentacles talks about harvesting your fruits of labor. So this is going to be a day where you can just expect that you will be getting in return whatever efforts that you've been putting into something. Let me see what I have on the 6th day, the Moon. Yeah, right here, because this is right after the Tower here, the Moon basically talks about the shadowy aspects of life. It talks about things being hidden from you, and that things being in thoughts that are liquefied. I mean, things inside you that are not really clear to you, things inside you that you're unaware of, and you yourself don't know what you want, what you are, which will happen, which you'll start questioning once the Tower moment happen. Just during at that time, give yourself some time and space. I know things won't be clear at first at all. Things will be very confusing. You won't know what to do next. You will be lost in many ways, but know that once the time is right, things will be revealed to you. And again, this is going to be a beautiful lesson for you to grow as a person, which I think you really need, because right here I can see with the Two of Swords, you're not being able to balance your heart and your mind. There are things that have happened in your life in the past because of which you are stuck. You don't know what to do. You are not being able to find your way ahead of it. And maybe because of this fight of your heart and your mind, you're not being able to take a solid decision of moving forward or staying. You're just right there in the middle. You're in the air. So this Tower moment will help you to pull you out of that situation and take you towards solid ground. So this is going to be really good for you. even if it won't seem like that at first. What's on the last day right here? Queen of Swords. See, as I told you, this is going to be really, really fruitful for you, because on the 7th day I have the Queen of Swords right here for you. And the Queen of Swords is somebody who's very much in their power. They have great communication skills. They know what they want. So yeah, this is a beautiful message for you guys, Aquas, because Queen of Swords is again coming into your own power, and you know, being able to go for whatever it is that you really want in life, being able to communicate with whoever you want to communicate to get that success in life. This is a beautiful message for you guys. And if there are life-changing experiences coming up, you have to be aware of them, you have to be mindful of them, you have to be physically and emotionally ready for them, and then only will you be able to accept them in your life and grow, really grow. And that is the entire motive of this reading. So let me see what I have from the fairies, from the Oracle of the Fairies. Okay, one more time please for my beautiful Aquas. All right, I have wisdom. Okay, all I can see right there is that beautiful owl. Can you see that owl? And that is just rushing towards this fairy. And you know, owls in many cultures represent knowledge and wisdom. And I can see, you know, wow, this is so well connected, you guys, for you, because as I told you, this reading is about your growth, and maybe you needed that wisdom, that experience to grow. Wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. So whatever challenge that this tower presents to you, you will be very well be supported. You have your guiding angels with you. You have the fairies that are telling you things prior to when it's going to happen, so that you can be ready, and then you can grow as a person. The wisdom inside you can grow. Let me see what I have as a love message for you guys. All right, so for my beautiful Aquas, what do I have for them? Okay, let me just pull this one out. Okay. So beautiful. And again, this is so much connected to you guys, because can you see this sort of light coming from the sky and entering directly towards her forehead? You know, most people will argue that this is a light coming out from her forehead towards the sky, but for you guys, I can see that there is this beautiful light entering into your mind. This is the wisdom that you're getting. And I also see your beautiful soulmate right here. Let me see what message I have. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Wow. So this is basically telling me that in your love life, because I didn't have sort of any kind of love messages for you guys right here, but in your love life I can see that there is somebody in your life who's very important to you, and they are already in your life. Be prepared for that sexual union. Be prepared for the union of your souls, because that is where you'll find true bliss. Beautiful, you guys. So my beautiful Aquas, this is what I have for you. I hope I was able to help you guys. If not, you can just leave down a question below, and I would love to read for you guys. I'll see you next time. Love.